MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. McCutchen and Arenado lead their teams. Coming up next, Gregory Polanco strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, right fielder, number 25.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Starling Marte takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Martin Prado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Justin Bohr gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jung Ho Gong We'll dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton sprinting after it and taking it out there for the first out. Stepping in, John Jaso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Harrison will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Prado was there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Now to the plate, Ken Walls. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2. JT Realmuto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Christian Yelich set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Salazar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. David Freese is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman number 7, David Freese.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. On the ground to the right side. Bohr over to his left. The tag, and he is out. Kevin Salazar digs in here for his first appearance.
Kevin Salazar.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Right fielder.
Gregory Polanco will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is there. And the inning is over. Adeiny Echeverria digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Tom Kohler settles into the box for his first chance. Fastball in there for a called strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. D. Gordon will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Andrew McCutchen is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2. Scorched to third. Right to Prado. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Starling Marte is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gordon is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
In now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Line hard. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jung Ho Kang will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Martin Prado is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Justin Bohr is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. John Jaso heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number one. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box now, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich over to his right. And that retires the side. Ken Walls comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
McCutchen is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Jasso scoops it up onto first, and very quickly two are gone in the home fifth. Christian Yelich digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kevin Salazar will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Kevin Salazar.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Salazar is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Gregory Polanco will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Tap fouled at home plate. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Adeiny Echeverria gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Tom Kohler comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Martin Prado will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Starling Marte will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bohr is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Pedro Alvarez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. Jung Ho Kang comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Walls on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. John Jaso will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fly ball out to right field. Stanton over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Josh Harrison will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Bour, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. And no errors in the game for the Marlins. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. First offering on its way. Hot shot to 3rd. And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit. JT Realmuto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. David Freese comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Brian Morris will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Yelich. Makes the play, one away. Kevin Salazar, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Gregory Polanco will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Right side. Bohr fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Brian Morris will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Fred Kirkland will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now. So stepping in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
No strike.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Just foul. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. So striding in, Martin Prado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
The batter.
Justin Bohr will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Chris Johnson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, no balls and a strike. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Koji Uehara will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Caps will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied and digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at bat.
For the Pirates, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to... Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. Pedro Alvarez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Jung-Ho Kang stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Stanton. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. Yelich is after it. 2 down. David Freese will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Koji Uehara steps in now. Francisco Cervelli will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ken Nomo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Striding in to start the 9th, Ken Walls, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Daniel Almanzar will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. Out in front of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. JT Realmuto will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Christian Yelich ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Neftali Feliz will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Neftali Feliz.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Carter Capps ready to take his first cuts here. Tomas Feliz will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, D. Gordon. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Melanson pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Third baseman number 14.
Martin Prado makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no
throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch
Here
it.
now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kevin Pillar heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos got to get rid of it, and he's set down, one away. Troy Tulowitzki will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got one hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
One out, nobody on. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Colby Rasmus will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is.
Ouch, that one hit him. Jose Bautista will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, he just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Hit down the third base line. First and second now, one man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting 6.
Luis Valbuena comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Anthony Gose comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Ian Kinsler will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Left field and deep. Back goes Rasmus, still ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
First baseman
Miguel Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball 2. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. J.D. Martinez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he lays off there 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And a relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here. Russell Martin makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Verlander's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
I got the count. 1-2.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting ninth,
Alex Rios into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Rios that time. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Victor.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Standing in, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justin Upton.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and taken in out there for the first out. Nick Castellanos is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Takes this the other way to right, and Rios will play this one on the hop. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. To 2-2 now. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
This is flared right back over the mound. The tag, and he is out. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Anthony goes. Gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Out in front of it, strike 1. This is line to left. Rasmus is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. There he goes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
First baseman
Jose Bautista stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he is in there. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Ian Kinsler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Tigers, number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A little bouncer. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Cabrera.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That misses, 2-0.
2-0.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. J.D. Martinez will dig in. He singled his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Luis Valbuena is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Russell Martin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
That evens it up 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Hard liner toward short, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Alex Rios stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Victor Martinez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Hit out towards second. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Justin Upton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. Rasmus is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Kevin Pillar will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Colby Rasmus.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Jose Bautista will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time.
That's a ball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout, so now 2.
Luis Valbuena will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shot toward right center. Ghost will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Sweeney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Jose Iglesias steps in for his 2nd at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Anthony goes. Will try things again. He's grounded out in line.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. 2 gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Look out. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
To short, hit hard. To his right, Iglesias. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Josh Donaldson will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Alex Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Alex Wilson.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Alex Rios stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Kevin Pilar digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. J.D. Martinez strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. Now the relay home, and he's safe. Justin Upton will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
These guys look like they're finally turning the corner here in the 6th inning. That was a great hack there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Nick Castellanos steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Bautista, and he is out on the tag. Troy Tulowitzki is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch they're able to get Tulowitzki.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Colby Rasmus stands in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Goes is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Bautista gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Ryan Sweeney steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Connor
Green will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the
number 20.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ground ball right side. Bautista fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit to short. Tulowitzki is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Anthony Goes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Flipped out the other way toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Miguel Cabrera gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7 from the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. J.D. Martinez digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Castellanos in foul ground. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Luis Valbuena digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Digging in, Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Mark Lowe will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Mark Lowe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this takes off on Victor as it's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The right fielder, number 15.
Alex Rios will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Next, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. Justin Upton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Rasmus is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Nick Castellanos will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Rios won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Storen's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Kevin Pillar ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Colby Rasmus ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And a full count now, 3-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Jose Bautista stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Ryan Sweeney strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Valbuena. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Jose Iglesias will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Donaldson is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Anthony Goes digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Tulowitzki from deep in the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ian Kinsler has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Tap fouled at home plate. Storen comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. To short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter,
Luis Valbuena steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And another foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. Line to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miguel Cabrera steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Not a save. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Liner toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. J.D. Martinez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Justin Upton struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. He's set. Here it comes. Nick Castellanos comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And the Tigers have won this one walk-off style. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.